Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to another episode of Things That We Talk About. I'm Anif.
Jeremy.
And just behind the camera. So today we're going to talk about
Ten.
movie review.
Ten.
Net.
Net.
Net. So okay, let's start with Tenet.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Okay.
What do you think?
What
about
is Tenet? Wait.
What is Tenet about?
Okay, what is Tenet?
Can you read the?
Okay, so basically, it's about this agent who is trying to fight for the survival of the entire world as he journeys through a twilight world by going on a mission that plays with time.
Plays with time. Okay.
Yeah,
Call it
plays with
time bending mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Before we even start about it, spoiler alert! If you haven't watched,
Right.
go watch it first.
Right.
Okay.
Now only
Because
want to put in spoiler. Yeah, spoiler, bro.
Yeah, spoiler.
Spoiler.
We're not really gonna
Spoiler.
talk about the whole story. We're just gonna talk about the theory of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it. But
Yeah,
you
but
want to
still
watch the whole
spoiler.
story, just go ahead and watch. But before that, go and watch it. So, okay, what do you think about Tenet?
Tenet. Tenet is actually is a very nice movie, you know. But it tends to try to overcomplicate itself. So I think maybe watching it after a while you get it like it's like that's how you do it. It's not like other Nolan movies where it's very mindfucky.
It is mindfucky.
Yeah.
It is mindfucky.
Right.
But the thing is, other Nolan movie mindfucky the one that you can understand immediately.
Yeah.
But this one is a bit difficult to understand. The reason being is like it's like this time travel, but it's not actually time travel.
It's like time going forward and backward,
Yeah,
but then
it's like-
simultaneously happening.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a paradox of like paradigm,
Paradox.
like something like that. Like I can't remember what
Paradox.
No, one is paradox. One is there's pendulum something. So
Pendulum.
there's one. I mean, you guys can look for it. Just look for it. I can't
Oh,
remember.
it's like
Oh
terbalik.
no, the
Yeah. So
the
basically,
Tenet.
basically, don't know what they call it. I cannot remember what's the word for it. But it's something when you spell or a digit that start with 0, 1, 0 and goes back 0, 1, 0.
Just like the word Tenet.
Yeah, let's like the word Tenet. So in order
T-E-N-E-T?
to explain the whole thing, it's very simple. It's like
If you
it goes
understand
back,
the thing, yeah.
it goes forward, it goes back. It's like press play and like press rewind. Play and
Basically,
rewind.
in this movie, Christopher Nolan's concept of time travel is not like the one we always think
Yeah.
or see in other movies where you go into a machine and you come out in a different time.
Yeah.
This one is you go into like a machine, but immediately you come out in real time but backwards. It's like you press rewind on
Yeah.
your life
On the
like
spot.
that.
So
Yeah,
it
on the
goes
spot, you
backwards
press rewind.
on the spot.
But what they add to it is like you rewind at the same time when
Yeah.
it moves forward.
In real time.
In real time, you are rewind in the real time. Like you like basically like let's say I am like me and Jeremy we're talking right now, but at the same time another version of us like talking but in reverse.
Yeah. So it's like there's two beings of yourself.
One is forward, one is
going
backward.
forward, one going
But at
backward.
the same time,
Yeah, but you meet like you do the thing, but this fella going backward. So it is weird. It's
So
weird
what's
like-
interesting is the main guy is he doesn't even have a name. The character
Yeah.
doesn't even have
Exactly.
a name.
Yeah.
The character's name is the protagonist.
yeah,
So he's the main guy who is going backwards in time to like change certain things or stop certain things from happening
Yep.
that will cause World War III lah.
Yeah, but the idea is the things didn't happen. That's why the whole timeline didn't collapse on itself. That's why whatever happens during going forward or backwards, it already happens and it's reality.
that World War III didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Because-
there is no bomb that's been set off.
Yeah,
There is no
because
bomb.
they managed to stop it,
Yeah.
but it's just going backwards. So in a way, you can say that this movie is actually a
Going in
loop.
a circle.
Yeah, it's
It's
more
a
like
loop.
a loop. Yeah,
It's more like a loop, like loop from here,
Yeah.
where he didn't know who he is, to who he knows who he is, but he went back to tell the previous himself, like, you gotta be this,
Yeah.
and then move forward.
So it's almost like you're watching the movie twice, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Even for the actors, okay,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is what's interesting. Christopher Nolan shot this whenever there's a scene that involves the inversion or the reverse, right?
Yeah.
They call it inverted lah.
Yeah.
Inverted items, inverted
Inversion,
person, right?
everything like inverted.
So when there are all these scenes, they shoot it twice. Once forward and once backward. But it also means the actors also perform backward, you know. So
Exactly.
like move backward, like that's so weird.
Then I read
can do
I read something.
I can do that.
I read about it like the cast don't even know what the movie is all about.
Yeah, he kept it quite.
Yeah, it's not that
hidden.
they don't know. They don't understand what the hell are they shooting. Because like everything move forward. Like even the actor has to like do the action. The stuntman literally have to do the action in reverse. So like the whole production crew and everyone is questioning like, wow, this is a huge challenge to do everything in reverse
Yes.
and whatnot. Like especially explosion, of course they will like reverse it in post but action in post, like how you wanna reverse in post?
Yeah.
Like,
If you want to do it in easy way, right? You just shoot the scene from a different angle and you rewind. That's like what a lazy person's
Yeah.
mind would think, right?
yeah.
Have you watched Coldplay's music video?
Oh yeah.
Place in my head or something. Yeah.
It's like
the,
that,
the
right?
clock.
It's similar.
Clocks. Yeah,
Clock.
clocks.
It's like that.
It's similar.
Exactly. You know how they just film everything backwards. You know, they have to move backwards. And then the car
movement is not natural, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see that they're actually
yeah,
moving backwards.
it's like, you know, you have to go backwards. It's very weird. It's very weird.
unnatural.
Forced.
But what I'm amazed is that when you watch the movie, right, you don't even know the name of the guy, and it doesn't even cross your mind to like know
doesn't
what's
have
his
a name,
name.
Yeah, you just
Because-
know. Hey, Denzel's son.
And
son.
then the thing is, the other cast, they mention their name.
Yeah, everyone has
Like,
a name.
everyone has a
him.
name except for him. And then he mentioned the part where like, but I'm the protagonist
No.
in this part.
Exactly.
And then you thought like, wait, what's his name again? And then true enough, his name is the protagonist.
Yeah.
Protagonist,
How we
literally.
realized he didn't even have a name is like
Yeah.
after watching the movie when we try to talk about it and recall, right?
Yeah.
What's his name
What's
again?
his name again? Nobody remembers.
Yeah, but I saw it in the
Yeah.
credits lah. So as the credits were rolling, it's like protagonist John David Washington. It's like
Yeah.
that's his name. Okay. Yeah. I did not. get his name.
And then the like Robert Pattinson actually has a very crucial role because he is someone that the protagonist met in the future and they become partner and whatnot.
Yeah.
I
you
wish
know.
they told more of that story.
Yeah, but the thing is,
It
When
feels
Robert
like
Pattinson was young.
it feels
You
like
know-
they didn't tell the story.
the
enough.
whole story. You know, there's this scene
How
in the
they met.
opera, right?
Yeah,
You know how someone saved him when he was defusing the bomb?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Someone
him.
saved him. So it's like, you know, the bullet
that
just went
was
back.
him.
Yeah, that was him.
That was him, right?
That was him.
So it's like he have
So
to
that
go
was
back, save
Neil lah.
himself, or maybe because Neil already said, right? Oh, the one who recruited me was you. So way back when, everything that transpires now is in the present, but you know he's in the in the coming
future
future. He's gonna go back and tell him to recruit this Robert Pattinson, which is, you know, not explained lah, but you know, it's nice.
Yeah, but the thing is, everybody, the whole movie, the concept of the movie, for me, right, like it's easier for you to understand if you understand the concept where this part where the scientists explain that
yeah.
part.
Yeah, the beginning you must pay
So
attention to that part.
if you watch it, pay attention to that part. There's this line that like
The
don't-
best line in the world,
best
actually.
line is
Best
from
line.
that part. I mean, we want to tell you, but I guess you should watch it. I don't-
Why not we
We
tell
can
him?
just say
Okay,
it.
okay,
Don't
let's
try
just
to-
say.
It's already
Okay,
spoiler.
what,
I already
you know
told
the
the
line
ending,
is? You know
actually.
the line? Say the line. Say the line.
Don't try to understand it. Feel it. So technically, don't understand the whole
Yeah,
thing,
don't
man. You
understand.
know, don't,
But-
don't try to crack your head
Yeah.
about this
It
time
says-
inversion thing.
It says, don't try to understand, just feel it. But the whole entire movie is trying to explain to you
Yeah.
how
Make
to
you
understand the whole
It's trying to
thing.
make you understand.
Yeah,
Which is great.
It's funny.
That's why she mentioned, I mean, we're not here to figure out what, we figure out how. Right? Remember she said that? Because at the end of the day, the movie is actually okay to follow. It's not
Yeah.
too hard to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only thing that's a bit confusing and still kind of a loophole for me lah, is they never explain properly who is the one who created this whole inverted.
The future machine,
The future machine.
They only mentioned
the time inversion machine.
the scientists who created the algorithm. Right?
Apparently it's like, radiation 312 yada yada.
Yeah, I think what happened was the scientists created that
Who created
radiation
Tenet?
thingy.
Yeah.
But like you said, they didn't explain who created the thing that do the reverse thing.
algorithm.
Yeah.
But then
Who sent it back or whatever.
Andre Sato got the thing got the algorithm,
Yeah.
right? So he was the one who created that based on the future punya reference lah. The future gave him that that little piece of paper, you see? That
He
little
says
thing that
Andre
to create.
Sato, and then ask him to make.
Ask
Did
him
they
to
ask
make
him to
the reversal, the inverted
See, I
machine.
didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
I just know that he was chosen by the future people.
Yeah, so he
to
was
do it.
chosen. He was chosen to create the thing lah, because he's the one he's the only one who have the machine.
Yeah, no, he's the only one who was in the
Right place at the right
the
Right
correct
place at the
place.
right time. So when he opened the box, that
Got
piece
his
of
name
paper is actually like probably instruction how to create.
Because got his name ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how to
They
create the
assigned
inverted
him.
machine So he got all the money.
I
They
thought
sent
it-
him gold what? They sent him gold to create the
Yeah,
thing.
inverted goal.
Yeah, and inverted gold some more.
How is that?
The goal
So you
just
can't
jumps
drop it.
into his hand.
Yeah, like literally so cool.
Yeah. The whole time inversion concept is cool lah. It's cool, but it's not like other Nolan movies where it's very, heavy on you have to think more
Brain.
about it. Yeah. It's like how in Inception, let's just take Inception, it's more like you go into one dream, time
Go
slow
another
down
level.
in here, but outside is moving at the same time. So it'll slow down some more, times 2, times 3, times 4. So it's like it's a little bit heavy on Inception, but on this
Yeah.
one it's just moving forward and moving backwards. So if you understand the Tenet, that thing you were saying, the something.
Something P.
Pandadim, something start with a P. I
So
can't remember
technically
what
the
Pandadim is.
Tenet word is like
Yeah.
time going in, 10, then coming out net.
Yeah.
That's why when they do the whole time inversion thing, right, they can see themselves walking out.
Yeah.
So
Because it happened at the same
as,
time.
As soon as they come out, you have to go in. So it's like then hence 10 net.
Yeah. The reason why they're trying to stop all this, right? The theory is that if the future you and the inverted you, the current you and inverted you, see each other or touch each other, it will collapse and destroy.
Yeah.
Meaning to say like the whole world will collapse and destroy.
Yeah. So it's
Basically.
like
But it's just something that
the grandfather paradox.
it's a made up thing that I don't think you should try to like crack your head to understand.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's no such
It's
thing.
It doesn't make
There is
sense.
no time travel.
There's no such
Chill.
thing.
Not yet. lah.
Unless
I
the
mean,
CIA
not yet,
starts to do
maybe.
something, but
If there, it could be. I like the part where Priya said, "Why not? We left a trace for the future anyway." Meaning to say, you send emails and
We
whatnot,
always
right?
communicate to the future.
Yeah. She said that we communicate with the future with our electronic. We say if we send an email now, the future us can see our past email, ma.
Yeah, that's one concept that I thought was very interesting.
Yeah.
An interesting way of putting it. When you send a text message, right? Technically, you're communicating to the future. Okay, especially if you, let's say, schedule something. Right? Schedule an email, schedule a text. Can you schedule a text?
I have no clue.
I think Telegram can do that.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
that's the part that I think is actually caught my attention. That is that is factually correct. It's saying like it's not saying that we can send a message to the future, but whatever that we did today, in the future,
can be traced.
can be traced. Like you always get notification on your Facebook, right? 10 years ago you said what?
Oh, yeah.
5 years ago you said what? So literally when you read that, it's like, oh shit, my 10 years ago says like, yo, this is not enough.
It's like
we
a
should do
time
more.
capsule thing.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
Yeah,
more like a
the
time
time
capsule
capsule,
thing.
right?
yeah.
Time capsule is real lah. Okay guys, time capsule is real
Yeah.
but not time travel. Time
Yeah,
travel
you,
is not
you,
real.
you know about the past, but you can never know about the future. That's the problem.
Yes, and then you cannot change the past.
That's why you have to make
so
most
in this movie,
out of your life.
yeah, in this movie, what they're trying to do is like the future apparently got upset with the past, and then the future decide to like,
You know what? We're
You
gonna
know what?
destroy
We're gonna
everything.
kill the
We're gonna
past.
destroy everything.
but if you follow actual time travel thingy, right, the concept of time travel, if you disturb something from the past,
No, there's a few different theories, so there's
yeah,
there's
like
nothing actual.
I mean, I think the most the used one is that you touch something from the past and the future will change.
Future will
Yeah.
change. So let's talk a bit about the cast first.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
Which character do you like the most?
I like Robert Pattinson.
I love
Neil.
the
Neil,
protagonist.
You
I
like
love
the
him.
protagonist?
I like
I
Neil.
mean,
Okay, what do you like about the protagonist?
dude, it's Denzel's son for one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you
I
have to
didn't
know,
know that, you know?
as you watch the movie, knowing that it's Denzel's son, you can hear his voice.
His voice.
Yeah.
All I hear is Denzel talking. It's like,
But they
damn,
don't look
that's Denzel.
alike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the acting? Is it like his father?
I can see he's trying very hard. Okay, not to say to be like his father, but he has a lot of, it feels like he's learned a lot from his father.
His
lah.
mannerisms.
But
Yeah,
then,
so a lot of things,
I
it's
think-
very Denzel.
I think Denzel Washington is way cooler
Yeah.
in acting than his son.
Rugged, I would say more rugged.
Yeah, rugged lah. It's
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, but for
But then
this,
he's always him lah.
yeah, John David Washington is more like,
Versatile, like
I think because he's more younger and then he has more emotion. Denzel has been playing one stereotype for all his life, but John David Washington is like it's
Trying to play
easier,
different
you know.
characters.
Before this
right?
is Black Klansman, right?
Yeah, he's in the Black Klansman, which you guys should watch. It's good.
Another good
Yeah.
one.
So
Yeah.
I think I'm just comparing him to Denzel. I think he's like the future for Denzel. Like,
And comparing the
this
father and
character-
son.
This
Father and son.
character very, very cool.
Yeah.
I like the character in this
yeah,
He
like
got,
Denzel.
He got swag though. He
Yeah,
got
he
swag.
got swag.
Yeah.
He got swag. Like literally got swag.
His
the way he
walk,
talked,
the way he walk.
like
the way he's like
and
he
then he's
order.
trying to convince
Carry
someone
himself.
everything.
For me, right, Robert Pattinson, everybody like he was famous for Twilight.
I mean, okay,
He was famous for Twilight, and then everybody think like, oh, he can only play this one. It's not
that
cool.
it's the
But then he
role
has a
of his
whole-
life that has destroyed. I mean, not destroyed, like it's
Not really destroyed.
It's
For,
put him
for
in a bad
Twilight,
light.
for
You
Twilight
put him in a very
haters,
bad light.
really hate it.
Yeah,
For
for Twilight haters would
lovers,
really
they
hate
love
him.
but sparkly vampires shouldn't.
No.
But then
exist.
No.
Robert Pattinson in other movies is actually good.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
actually good. So in this movie, I can see him very comfortable playing a different character.
Yeah.
Like, can see him like being him, especially when when he explained about the plane thingy.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson himself, that character, and Neil is basically guiding the protagonist on how to do things. But in actuality, like he was the one who's the Sifu lah.
Yeah.
Like the protagonist was the Sifu.
So it's
but
like-
it's like going back.
it's a
I'm
loop
gonna teach
lah.
my Sifu
Right.
how to do this.
It's a loop. See?
Yeah,
It's a loop.
it's a loop. So
Yeah.
this movie is legit.
Yeah, but Robert Pattinson, because he's been associated with
Vampires
vampires
movie.
too much,
My God.
that when you see him out of that vampire role, it's just very refreshing.
Yeah.
Every
Watching this
like-
movie will really surprise you lah when
Yeah.
you see his character.
Oh, I read that Christopher Nolan is looking forward for Matt Reeves Batman
Yeah, because
because
of Robert Pattinson. right?
Yeah, because of him.
So I hope he gets well soon.
Yeah, COVID,
Oh yeah.
shit.
For those of you who didn't know about you guys, you're gonna like he couldn't COVID-19. I hope he's fine.
Yeah, I don't
I hope
think
he's fine. I don't think it's gonna affect much.
Yeah, he's
Should be
he's
fine.
gonna be alright. He's a young man. You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna be alright.
Oh, that girl. What, Elizabeth Debicki?
Yeah, I really I want to give her an honorary mention. I like watching her in the movie.
Oh, you mean-
Elizabeth Debicki, who played Cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cat. Yeah.
Andres
The
wife.
Andre Sator's
The-
wife.
the trophy
super
wife.
tall.
She's super
technically-
tall though.
She's 191 cm. That's like closer to 2 meters. And
Yeah.
she's closer to us.
Almost
Yeah.
like 2 meters. I'm
It's
pretty sure like
almost
if we met her, we're like, hey.
Yeah,
But
but-
fun fact, she's Australian.
Hmm?
Australian.
Friends with Hugh Jackman.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, all this Australian gang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
sure,
Hemsworth,
gang
Nicole
one.
Kidman,
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Kylie Minogue. She's not an actor.
Oh yeah. So another thing I like about Tenet is a fusion. It's a combination of UK and US. It's like the espionage thingy. It's like combination
yeah.
of both.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not- it's
both
not just CIA.
famous spy
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
You know, famous spy country.
But there's no token Asian.
Yeah.
Only got Hamish Hamish
Patel.
Patel.
Himesh
Himesh
Patel.
Patel.
Oh yeah, Himesh
He's
Patel
sort of
there.
the token Asian,
Yeah,
but his
but
character
that's one.
like cameo a bit.
I mean, it's
Which is
just
in
a
a
side
way good, I
actor.
guess.
It's just a side actor.
I like his character. Like super cool.
And
Yeah.
Michael
He's-
Caine had a good cameo. so-
Yeah, Michael Keane.
Yeah.
That
Michael
old
Caine.
man never ages.
Michael Crosby.
Maybe he's too old already until he's like stopped aging.
I like that scene. I actually
Yeah.
like that scene because it's like you wanna join the rich people's league, get your suit
Yeah,
right.
the suit is like,
Oh my god.
it's like I was on a budget.
I assume I was on the budget. So that's about that.
Yeah.
So
I guess for
if-
Tenet,
if you would describe Tenet in one word, what would it be?
okay, you go first. What would you describe Tenet in one word?
Deja vu 2.0.
Huh?
That's not one word. Sorry, that's a few
No.
words. Yeah, deja vu 2.0.
Okay.
Mm.
You?
In one word. Tenet.
10. There you
No,
go.
like you describe Tenet in one word. It's Tenet lah. It's like fine.
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 It's fine.
Fine wine.
Not.
Fine.
It's not good.
It's fine.
Really?
Not
I think it's
Nolan's
good.
best.
It's good.
It's good.
It's not.
The best.
Yeah.
It's not Interstellar.
It's MediaCorp.
wouldn't say
It's MediaCorp.
it's-
No, it's
What?
what's that?
Mediacorp.
MediaCorp.
Singapore company.
Mediocre.
It's mediocre. Sorry.
Mediocre.
I'm trying to get the word out of my
Like,
of my
This
brain.
is another language
Mediocre.
session again, right? Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay,
mediocre,
very
not
good,
mediocre. I'm
mediocre.
sorry, MediaCorp is not you. It has nothing to do with this.
Thank
so-
you, Singapore. You guys
Thank you,
turned down
Singapore.
my- no, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So yeah, how about you? One word?
Complicated.
Yeah.
Oh,
For me, it's a bit complicated.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things, like I mentioned, a lot of things they didn't explain properly, but they want you to figure it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like movies like that,
Yeah.
where certain things they don't have to tell you everything and you figure it out.
You have to
yourself,
use your
Use
brain,
your
lah.
brain a bit.
Don't
But this one,
watch with
I-
such an
my
angle.
brain- tired,
yeah. According
Tired.
to our friend Mr. Han Tan, it's like if you're the type who go and watch a movie and just want to watch a movie, don't want to think, this is
Don't
not your
watch the
movie.
movie.
Don't watch this movie.
I
Take
think
advice
that's-
from my friend Han Tan.
That's very true.
I
you
don't
know?
think any Nolan movie is like that.
Yeah.
No, if you go in to watch a Nolan movie, except Batman,
Yeah, except
you
Batman.
have
to use your brain.
you need to have
You need to be alert.
the thought process to watch the movie. You
I
can't
mean,
just-
basically, it's like you need to think
yeah.
in order to watch his movie.
But
you
this one-
cannot simply just watch.
I'm pretty sure this one is not very thought heavy though. I mean, if you watch it, because
It's not
the
thought
edit-
heavy,
don't
like
have
you
to
said,
think,
it's
you just need to
confusing.
understand.
yeah, the whole thing is very linear though. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's easy to understand once you get to that point.
Yeah.
But before that point, the whole thing will be like,
Yeah,
huh?
3/4 is
It's
like,
like,
you're trying to figure out what's
you know,
going
like
on.
you know,
Yeah.
jumping up, you know, bungee jump backwards and shit. You know, yeah.
So what would you rate the movie?
I give it a solid 8 Nolans out of 10 Nolans.
What?
I like the movie. I really like it.
I mean, I give like 7.5
7.5.
because if you understand the movie, it's basically just a loop.
Yeah, it's
So,
not
like,
it's not too hard to understand.
It's not like Interstellar. It's not like Interstellar. Not like Memento.
Yeah.
It's not like
Inception.
Inception. Others Nolan movie is far more refined, I guess.
Artistic, I would
Artistic,
say.
yeah, but far more artistic.
Artistically confusing.
This one is basically it makes you feel confused because it's actually like one thing move forward, one thing move reverse, but at the same time. So basically, like if you understand that concept, like oh, it's like okay, that's just it, you know.
What I would give it a 7 out of 10. Because for me, yeah, like I said, it's complicated. But what I thought is interesting is, yes, I understand his concept of time travel, right? But he could have picked any way to tell this concept. But of all things, he chose like a really complicated way to tell it, which is like.
I mean, you have to
war.
tell it in a movie, but so
Yeah.
No. Like there's the whole setup, like a
there's a war
War.
coming. You know, you have to stop it from happening.
plutonium,
But knowing Nolan, he is a guy who tends to make movies
like big
complicated,
scale,
like
dramatic.
because he likes the audience to think. Like if you remember Inception, it's an open-ended.
Yeah.
So
Not-
basically,
not only
everybody
is
have
it-
their own theory lah.
Inception, Interstellar.
Yeah.
I mean, Dunkirk, we pretty much know because
Yeah.
that's a historical thing. Yeah, but I mean, it's like he leaves you thinking like, so will she survive? Will he go and save her? You know, all that stuff. Will he get old? Yada yada.
He just like to leave the audience to think.
Yeah.
So
Always
would you
movies.
say this is like compared to all the other time travel concepts we've seen in other time travel movies, right? Like
It's a little bit more special, I would say.
like you say, Back to the Future, Looper, Interstellar,
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame also is basically time travel.
Yeah.
So which one is like your favorite?
Oh,
Your favorite
concept?
theory.
the favorite theory.
Back to the Future's theory is the most widely accepted one, which is
Quite
once you go
straightforward.
back and then you mess something up, your
Then
future
Future will
changes.
Future change. That because that basically like it's not that the standard one, but it's like basically the most widely accepted.
Yeah,
like you
widely
said,
accepted.
and like the most basic theory. You change something in the past, the future will change. So I think like for that one is actually the best lah.
Yeah.
The best concept. It's like Back to the Future also have the same concept. You touch something in the past, then the future will change.
Yeah, like how Marty gets a better life because he beat up Beef. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
something like that.
very-
If there were to be a time travel in reality, right, I wouldn't want the Tenet one. It's
No.
so long-winded because you have to like go back step by step, not
Okay.
like you jump and come out of a certain
No,
time.
because if you watch it to the end, Robert Pattinson says this is reality, meaning that no matter what you know of this time inversion or anything, basically what you're living right now is going on the
it's
present.
fate,
Yeah.
lah, it's
Yeah,
fate.
whatever.
It's fate, right?
Yeah, whatever
That's why
is
he
happening
said, like-
will happen.
Yeah.
Whatever happens.
Yeah, that's why what do you call it? You call it fate,
Reality.
Reality. Then what do you call it? Reality. Yeah. So I guess compared to other movie,
And Tenet one is more realistic, but
Yeah.
But
I would like a
It's very
Back to
long-winded,
the
you know.
Future
Let's
one.
say if I want to go back in time to the reality part put aside lah. If I really want to go back in time to change something, right, I wouldn't want to do it the Tenet way.
it's easier to go back to the future way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you just jump and come
technically
out.
it's time travel. This
Time
is
travel.
that's
this is
travel.
not time travel.
Yeah.
This is time inversion.
This is not time travel, okay?
Yeah. This is not
Understand that Tenet is not time traveling. It's just the time
Yeah.
inversion. You just
Time
invert.
bending.
It's like you
Yeah.
invert yourself back to that certain time. Let's talk about what's your most favorite like time travel or time related movie. What do you like the most?
time travel related movie.
What do you like?
The best one.
So far the one that I like is, I mean, but if one single movie, it'll be Deja Vu.
Deja
is quite
vu.
cool.
Okay, I'm about to. If you're going to talk about Deja Vu right now, I'm going to tell you, Deja Vu and this Tenet movie is technically the same. Hero, with the help of a white man, tries to stop a bomb from setting off by using some time machine thingy.
Yes.
But the difference is this one has an ending. Deja
Yeah.
Vu, Denzel dies.
Yeah.
In Tenet, it's open-ended.
Yeah.
You just have to understand that it's a fucking loop lah. See that? And then both of them, the main actors, are from the Washington family.
Yeah. So Deja Vu is one
So
of the
Deja Vu
coolest
tu-
one lah. Because it's one of the earliest one that about crime.
Yeah, like
about
you
crime.
know, using
Real life crime.
using time travel to
Solve crime.
to stop crime from happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So
Do
it's
you
it's
think
that
this
way.
kind of concept is realistic? Like if time travel were to exist, right?
Is it realistic?
How do you want it to be? Like, do you want to go back and change something you did? Would you
If
ever
it
do
was
that?
me, if it was up to me, I'd be like, you know, Avengers the hell out of this whole thing. I'd be like, you know, time stone, give me a time stone and I'll do this.
Create an alternate timeline.
I would love to see myself rich as hell.
So you're
Yeah.
saying like you would like to see an alternate timeline of
Yeah,
I-
but
version
that's,
lah.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
rather than changing your life
Yeah.
in this timeline. Correct.
I want to see how my alternate self is.
Yeah, I
there,
want to
right?
say, okay, what if I start off rich? Am I
Where
going to be
would
an
you end?
asshole? You know, will I be like one of those bougie asses? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's,
for me,
it's interesting that way.
I guess it's like the same. I think it's like it's nicer to time travel to an alternate time where you can see your alternate self is what. So my alternate self is this. Maybe like the alternate self is like slightly like
that
short
would-
hair
that-
or whatever.
That would be dimension traveling. If you want to see alternate selves, that would be dimension traveling, and it would be like the movie The One with Jet Li.
Oh yeah, Jet Li, the one.
Where you know he
Yeah.
sees many different Jet Lis, you know, Jet Li with the reggae hair,
Yeah,
Jet Li with
the
like,
one is also one of the nicest ones.
yeah.
Because he like literally, in order to be strong, he literally have to like kill the other,
Kill
others
all
himself.
of his own his
Self.
other alternate version of himself.
Yeah, but that's another different movie.
Yeah, that's another
That's a
movie.
whole different concept.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's dimension traveling.
That's so confusing. That's a whole different like
Yeah.
brain work. So
But-
if you could travel to, if you can try time travel only once, right? At what point of time do you want to travel to?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Right now, not yet. I don't have anything too regrettable to that I want to change yet.
No, it doesn't have to be your own life. It can be in the past. Okay,
Oh.
two questions. So which
Okay.
time do you want to travel to? And second question is, would you want to change something in your
Yeah,
Past.
in your past. Oh, okay.
Oh,
You go first.
which time
I'm
I want
still
to
thinking
travel to?
past or future?
Oh.
I guess I would want to travel to the future. For me, not to change anything, but to see in the
What are you
future.
doing?
If we made it or not.
One, see if I made it. Two is like to see what I can bring back here.
That's so movie driven.
No,
that's
it's like- it's like-
technically that's
like-
Back to the Future.
Really, like I want to go travel.
You
like,
want to bring back the
okay.
almanac and then bet on the sporting team and then win.
Maybe not that. Maybe not that.
Shaitan.
It's not that. What I want to do, like travel 50 years in the future, like 50 years in the future. Then in the future, you see what is going, like what's the trend, what's going to happen, what is actually how the phone work in the future. Then you come back, then you invent those shit.
That's like
Technically making yourself
cheating
rich lah. Yeah.
Cheating
Yeah, but it's like,
like knowing an exam as a question.
yeah, but actually
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do is advance the current time 50 years faster.
But how are you going to prove that it will work? Nobody will believe you. What?
Well, that's the challenge.
You
lah.
cannot say like, oh, I travel to the future.
No, that's the thing about
I found the time machine and
Yeah.
I just discovered it. Yeah,
that's the thing. You cannot tell people that you have a time machine.
yeah. Then everybody
Yeah.
will
So
want.
how
Everybody
will you
will want.
know? How will people trust you? That's the challenge.
Yeah, that's why you gotta do something that actually realistic. Like even for now, it's not realistic lah. Like
Imagine,
now,
imagine you travel back 20 years you bring the iPhone there and you prove to them. How are you going to prove that this is the greatest thing ever 20 years ago? When their
Wow.
internet is not working properly.
I mean, if you bring something from the future back to here and prove to them like the greatest thing in the world is very hard because it takes time for them to understand.
Yeah lor.
So it's about development from time to time. You give them bit by bit, a bit of this, a bit of that, because you cannot give somebody a full force thing and they cannot accept the change.
You know what is this? You know what he's trying to, the movie that relates to what he's trying to do?
What?
Terminator Genesis.
Oh. Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Bring something from the future.
The new Sarah Connor, the Khaleesi, what's her name? Yeah, that movie is technically why
Sorry, I
it's
forgot her name.
yeah, forgot her name.
Khaleesi.
Anyways,
Mother
yeah,
of
it was like going to the future. Then you like bring back technology. You give it 20 years time for it to develop, but you make it develop way more advanced
Faster than the
than the other timeline.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But you yourself must have that knowledge.
Yeah,
first.
you have
That's
to
why
have
you
that.
How to
guys
create-
go.
So technically,
you go,
what he's saying is he's gonna go to the future. He's gonna absorb all the knowledge,
And
bring it
come
back, and then in 20 years time, he's gonna feed it to all the scientists, feed it, and then it's gonna progress super fast.
super fast than it's supposed to be.
So in Malaysia or like in the US?
In the world lah, you know.
The world lah.
Let's not.
No, if you want to
Don't-
change something, might as well change the whole world.
Yeah, don't just change it. In
Don't
the
change in Malaysia only,
No, the US not.
No, the
the
you
US
now,
is
you
not the world. Okay.
The you now, not the
Okay.
you like imaginary tech person like that.
Oh.
If the you now, okay, like same as my example earlier lah. If the you now bring an iPhone back 30 years, do you know how to explain how the iPhone works?
That's why I go to the future and learn from it. No, it's like me going to the future, me going to 50 years from now. I go to the future 50 years from now. I'm not gonna go there like take this and immediately go back. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna learn, okay, this is how the thing works, okay, this is how the thing works, or this is how you create this. Then you come back. And then you do it slowly, okay? Because at this point in time, that technology doesn't exist. But you cannot give the whole technology. You have to tell them, okay, this part can be advanced by doing this. This part can be advanced by doing this. So slowly develop much more faster because I'm not the one who developed all the thing. I know how it works. But somebody's gonna develop it. But you just, it's like an idea. It's like this. It's like this. It's an idea where I put into your head and that idea will develop by itself. Like literally.
It's like Inception.
Yeah, it's like Inception.
Isn't that Inception?
Yes, it's like Inception. Putting an idea in your head right now. You are fit. You are like, you have six pack.
Oh.
Probably have six pack.
So you want to go to the future, you don't want to change anything in the past.
This whole idea is trying to say it's more fucked up than Tenet. Let's not even justify.
How about you? You want to go
How about
to
you?
which
Yeah,
point?
very simple. Go back to the past, see the dinosaur, be happy, and then come back.
Dinosaur?
I just want to see dinosaurs.
Do you even
I want to
know
know
that
whether they
exists?
have feathers or not.
God what? The birds got right?
See?
It came from the bird.
You have to understand. In the movie Jurassic Park. And then because people have never seen an actual dinosaur before,
Yeah.
the concept, the idea is they are from birds, that they have feathers. But how do we prove that? That's why you have to go back in time to look at how the dinosaurs actually look like, so that when I come back, I'm gonna make a movie that is scientifically and historically accurate,
But during dinosaur
that the
time, got
dinosaurs
human or not?
look the way they are back in past. Hell yeah.
During the dinosaurs time, got humans or not?
Go what?
Cavemen lah,
Got
probably.
humans
God, man.
I think not yet. Dinosaurs
Oh, yeah.
time, there's no humans.
There's saber-tooth, man hunting saber-tooth.
No. No, that is not the Cretaceous period.
So
So
you don't want to
basically-
see your past self or future self now?
That one not important lah. Fuck it.
What's done is done.
Yeah.
And future self, let future Jeremy worry about it.
Yeah.
That day
What
you say.
what happens? Hashtag Tenet.
Wow.
Hashtag Tenet.
Wow. How about you? What would you want to go to the back of the future?
In my mind, mentally, emotionally, I want to go back in time to change things lah. But there's no point, ma. No point. There's no certainty that when I come back to my present self that things will really change. What if like nothing
No,
changed?
because you already okay. You see or not? Do you see what's happening?
This is like
You
endgame theory.
you're going back in time with that baggage. So when you change it, you come back, you still have that emotional baggage and the memory of a past
Yeah.
life that apparently
get
did not happen.
confused.
See? So that's gone.
And I don't want to see my future self.
No.
I think like
It's like people who go for this palm reading.
Yeah, it's like
tilet
Kinda say,
tilet nasib.
It's like it's like future
Those
reading. It's
future
like
reading.
you will die at 40. It's like no, you
Then
don't tell
to
me when I'm gonna
to
die.
me, right, this kind of thing, I don't believe in this kind of thing because to me, when let's say somebody tell you, okay, Jeremy, when you're 40, you will strike lottery. Then from now until then, right, you will do everything in your power
To strike lottery.
to strike lottery. Then one day you probably will get it, what?
Yeah.
But
And
imagine
then
you
you
don't
say-
have the knowledge,
And then you say like,
Then-
oh yeah, she correct.
Yeah.
Padahal she put an idea in
Like
your
I said.
head. She shut your mouth.
Like I said, you put an idea in somebody's head and
So
then
it's like,
idea developed by
by 40 I
itself.
will strike lottery. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do whatever it takes to get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
It's like
if we put a better idea in your head, you will change the world. In what way, people don't know. So you'll do whatever it takes to change the world. See,
Like
you know?
Final
Ah.
Destination, a bit more extreme.
Whoa.
whoa.
They know how they're gonna die, right? So they stopped it. They do everything in their power to stop it, but in the end, they still die.
Yeah?
You know?
Because there's a thing called fate.
Yeah, it's fate.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's fated that
God's will.
when you were born, like when you were born, it's already written that what is your fate. Sure. See,
No.
go to the area.
It's
already.
getting biblical.
Yeah, let's not even go into religion.
But it's
So,
fate,
yeah.
fate. Okay, we believe in fate.
Yeah, I guess like for time travel thing, for all you guys is listening and watching, that thing is bullshit.
No,
Bullshit.
believe that it will happen. Believe.
Well, maybe
Someone may be creating
okay,
something.
Yeah.
maybe in the future someone will be creating it,
Yeah.
and they would. Maybe we don't know.
we
Maybe
will not
actually,
discount the fact that probably, maybe it will happen, but for now,
Yeah.
it is bullshit.
but maybe someone out there is from the future, but they cannot tell us. Like I said, if you tell somebody you're from the future, people are gonna say you crazy, you
Yeah.
cray.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe they are,
And then
but they're
eventually,
just
you know-
trying to like slowly, like iPhone or Android phone, Samsung, whatever right now. Right?
Imagine that was all
That
sent
was-
by the future
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Oh damn!
Oh my god! I tell you.
They were
Nonsense.
quite
Ooh.
backdated, right?
Yeah, nonsense, bloody nonsense. Don't even listen to this fella. Okay, it's all bullshit for now, as we know it. Bullshit, nonsense.
Yeah, it's just that a bunch of made up stories made from a bunch of made up.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You know,
okay, lah,
people-
maybe scientifically it could happen. You know, there will be ways.
Nah.
Hopefully, but when we finally get our time machine, let's hope that people use it for good.
This is the crazy people think of crazy thing to make crazy movies. Yeah, that's it's just
Yeah.
that. It's just that. So,
Technically,
so
you're saying
y'all
Nolan is
also go
crazy.
crazy lah at the same time.
No, I just think Christopher Nolan
Yeah, I would
spends
say
a lot of time in
creative.
his head.
Yeah,
He got a lot of
Yeah.
time.
Thinks a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, he thinks a lot.
And he always thinks about time.
Yeah.
Memento, Inception, Interstellar, Dunkirk, this one. Batman doesn't count because it's nothing to do with
Yeah.
that. It's always
He
time.
created Heath Ledger's Joker.
God bless Heath Ledger.
Rest in
God
peace.
Why are we going there? So morbid. Anyways,
So
Anyway.
that's about it.
I guess that's about it for Tenet movie review.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tenet, I say 8, he says 7.5, she says 7. Point is, good movie, go watch.
Yeah, go and watch. Like
Watch.
really go and watch. No, every time go and watch. One tip: don't try to understand it. Just feel it.
Just feel it.
Just feel it.
Whatever happens,
Happens.
Okay.
it's reality.
All right.
So
Don't
all-
forget to
all of the
like
feelings.
and subscribe our YouTube, our podcast.
Mainly
our
okay, for
Instagram.
everybody who's listening out there, we're a podcast.
Yeah, we're a
We're
podcast.
doing this just so that, you get to see our stupid faces.
Yes. You can listen to us on your drive,
Yeah.
before you sleep.
So we got a few feedback.
Yeah.
saying that our video is quite long.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but
We're
let's-
trying our best.
Okay, so let's put the disclaimer right here. We actually started this as a podcast, not a video, but we make the video for people who wants to watch our reaction and all that.
Yeah, and our faces.
Sometimes I explain things with words that nobody understands.
Yeah.
So
Like
you can see the
Mediacorp.
reaction of like their faces if you want to. So yeah, things like that.
Onibuki.
Okay, that's about it for
Alright.
today's episode. See you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Tenet.